What's up, Darkalicious? My name is Lydia.
Yeah, I'm Kenny G.
And today we're going to be...
we're going to be talking about our final thoughts on Death Stranding now that we have finished the game.
Spoilers!
So yes, this is your spoiler warning before we jump into this. What
did you think? As a whole.
As a whole, I rate it like a 7, maybe? A 7 out of 10. Mm-hmm. Before jumping into any details, I would rate it like a 7 out of 10, maybe an 8 out of 10. Mm-hmm. Definitely the latter half of the game is very strong.
Yes, so good.
Very, very strong. It really comes on and really gives you a lot of compelling reasons to keep playing the game, right?
The feels.
For example, when we were playing the game, the first like 20 or so hours, there were times where we didn't play it for a couple days. Because we were just like,
it's too much.
I cannot do any more of this slow, like doing menial tasks and
monotonous, boring.
Yeah, lugging luggage around, basically.
Delivering pizzas.
Delivering pizzas, yes, exactly. But in the later half, like, you couldn't put it down.
Yeah.
It got so interesting. The story started to pick up and like little, secrets between like factions and different characters. I mean, we gave spoiler warning, so I guess we could talk about the fact that like there was like distrust between Deadman, Sam not trusting Die Hardman, and so on, right? And everyone was like, oh, there's something weird going on there. But definitely the latter half of the game really picks up, really becomes enjoyable.
Yeah.
So I would say the first half of the game is like a 6.
Oh God, it's like
the later half of the game is
awful.
Is like an 8 or.
But yeah, I know
9.
It's beautiful at the end. Like, oh my God,
the end of the game made me weep.
Yeah,
it was so beautiful. That final scene after the credits rolled for like the 3rd time.
Yes, I know.
That
he got you.
That really, like, I was just like, oh, my heart, jeez. So I don't know. Last time we spoke, we had just reached Lake Knot City, I believe.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? So a lot happens after that point. But I mean, we don't have to like regurgitate all the plot points. That's not really the point of this video. The point is really just to get out your feelings. How did you feel about the game?
Right.
So let's hear what did you think?
I love the ending. It was phenomenal. It was exactly the Hideo Kojima storytelling that we're used to, that we love. But God, it took so long to get there.
Yes.
It was like, if we weren't fans of it, we would have just like put it down after like
I imagine, right? I was looking at the achievements.
Yeah.
Right? Just randomly, I was looking at achievements. And we had the achievement for completing the game, right? And it said only 12% of players got that achievement.
That's pretty sad.
So that means out of all the players, only 12% of players reached the final credits, the final credits.
Like, that's saying something,
right?
For sure.
So it makes me a little concerned that maybe in the future Sony is not going to give him another big budget to do one of these again.
Right, yeah.
Right? Depending how well the game sells. I actually didn't look into it before we started filming here, but I imagine the game did not sell incredibly well. Right? I mean, maybe it did just because it has Norman Reedus on the package, but besides like all the Kojima fans, who else would buy the game? The game is about delivering packages, right? And it has a good message, right?
Yeah.
The message is to, try to bring everyone together, right? And Kojima said that in an interview that he wanted to make a game that was about bringing people together because he felt like social media had become so divisive over time that he wanted to do something that was the opposite, right? And be about bringing people together. And you do that through the game, right? And by the end, it starts all making sense, and you're like, okay, yeah, I get it. We're helping people, right? And helping people makes you feel good, right? And it's a good thing to help other people. And it's also a commentary on his own career, right? Where everything fell apart and then he was able to piece things back together because of the help of everyone else.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, I get it. I get his message.
Yeah.
And he's not wrong. I mean, social media is so divisive nowadays.
It is.
And there's so much like witch hunts and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true.
That all being said,
cancel culture and all that stuff.
Yeah, cancel culture. Beyond the the metaphors and all that stuff. I mean, literally at one point, the what's her name, Fragile, is like, I brought you a metaphor, right? And it's like the mask that the guy was wearing. It's like literally hitting you over the head with the metaphors of social media being bad, right? But yeah, I don't even know what to say. Like when the credits rolled for the final time, I was almost speechless.
Yeah,
especially
we were
by
like
that last scene with
BB?
Louise, right? Where
BB.
it's got BB's little hand in his hand, and you're just like, oh my god,
I know.
oh, my heart is melting. It was so beautiful.
Yes.
Right? And it was just like hope. And then he walks out into the rain, and timefall no longer is a thing.
Yeah.
So he's not affected by the rain.
Yeah.
And it's just like, this is beautiful. You're just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Now, on a slight tangent, I heard there was some talk that he might be considering doing a sequel. And I don't think they should go that way at all.
No.
I think that he should just make another game.
Yeah,
another
same.
game that's completely separate from this one.
Yeah.
Right? And he said if he was to do Death Stranding 2, he would start from scratch, right? Which is to what that actually means, it's up to your own interpretation, right? But it could mean that, he's going to take it in a complete different direction. Or it could mean that he's going to, redo the engine and all that stuff. Who knows what that really means? My hope is just don't do Death Stranding 2.
Yeah,
it ended perfectly. That ending was so fantastic that there's no reason for a sequel.
I know. Yeah.
The whole chapter 14, Lou, fantastic, right? From the Die Hardman becoming president, you taking Lou up to the incinerator, which brings the story full circle, right? Because at the start of the game you are doing a delivery to the incinerator. At the end of the game you're doing a delivery to the incinerator, right? And this time Lou is dead, right? And in the pod, or at least as far as we know. You take it up, and then it turns out that he plugs into Lou's pod thing, and he keeps getting all these like longer flashbacks that explain the story of his father, right? Which you don't know it's his father, but it's what's that guy's name? Mads Mikkelsen.
Yes.
The character he plays.
Type to the C?
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Clifford.
Anyway, Clifford, yes, Clifford.
There you go.
Anyways, so he keeps getting all these flashbacks of Cliff, but now you get the full explanation of what happened with him and how Die Hardman helped him try to escape, but the escape attempt failed when he tried to escape with BB, and he was shot, and then Sam is in this flashback, and he meets his father, who is Cliff.
And he was the BP.
And he was the BB all along, right? Sam was the very first BB, and that he was no longer allowed to be a BB because he had died.
Yes.
And repatriated. And so then...
And that's what started the Death Stranding, was her bringing him back.
Yes. Because she felt so bad, right? And she wanted to bring him back. But yeah, what do you say? Like, that whole arc, fantastic.
Yeah, it was good.
Even the arc before it was pretty good, right? With the whole Amelie thing on the beach. I will say that the sequence where you're having to just wander around the beach aimlessly for a long time while he keeps sitting down, and then she talks to you, and then he gets up, and then you run around some more, and then he sits down, and she talks to you. And it's like, this is really annoying. I would rather if that just been a one cutscene, or at least her not pace around you in a circle, because I was getting annoyed of having to just like spin the camera endlessly, trying to keep an eye on her, you know? But overall, great. The last couple chapters are fantastic.
Yeah.
I have nothing negative to say about them at all.
Yeah.
Aside from that one thing, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What are your feelings and thoughts?
I liked how like everyone like at the end came together to rescue Sam. Like
Yeah, that was
like,
cool.
Friends, and like they all used like the different artifacts to like get him. You're like, oh my god. And then I thought that the floating guys were like the 5 friends, but I think it was the EEs, the extinction entities that were just watching over.
I'm not sure which it was.
I
don't know if it was the friends or if it was the 5 previous extinction entities. It's one or the other.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I know some people argue that it's the EEs, the previous EEs, but some of the previous EEs were not humanoids, right?
Yeah.
One was a dinosaur.
Right,
One was something else. One was like a woolly mammoth. So those, and one was like a crustacean.
Yeah.
So I don't think they'd all have human forms.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But who knows, right?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, no, but it was good. It was so heartwarming at the end, and it was just like
when he takes when he takes BB out of the pod
and just resuscitating
he's
him.
distraught. He's distraught over the fact that he's trying to revive Lou,
know.
and you're just like, oh my god, no. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
Right? And it takes a lot to make me get all weepy, but holy crap, when he does revive Lou, it's just like, oh, my heart. Right? And it's just so magical. That moment is so magical because Lou is your companion the entire game.
And
right?
They keep trying to like decommission him, and you're like, no.
Yeah.
Like, this is my BB.
Yeah. And the entire time they keep referring to BB as basically just equipment, right?
Yeah.
Equipment, and don't get attached to equipment, right? But by the end, how could you not be attached to BB? He has a personality of his own and all that. And then the big plot twist at the very, very end where BB, who you were... Sam was starting to call Lou because that's what he was going to name his son, turns out to be actually a girl.
Yeah.
And so he names her Louise.
Yeah. Well, you never know because like the BB pod like is always cut off at the bottom.
Oh
right?
yeah, it is. Yeah.
So it's like
you never technically saw genitalia.
No, you didn't. No.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah. Any final thoughts? I guess.
It's gonna be hard to convince people to buy this because just like don't worry, just play like 18 hours and then you're gonna love it.
Right.
Like it's gonna be such a hard
It's like when
sell.
Final Fantasy 13 came out and they're like, after 20 hours in, it starts feeling like a normal Final Fantasy, and it's like, yeah, 20 hours in is way too long for it to start feeling like a normal Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's like, I'm not playing 20 hours in. And this one we pushed through because
it was rough,
we
man.
liked Kojima and we liked his work of that past.
Yeah.
And it worked out in the end.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But a lot of people probably won't push through. I talked to one person specifically on Discord who was like, yeah, I got to the pizza delivery mission and I haven't started the game again since.
Well, it's very like it just kind of de-accelerates your will to play it. You're just like,
it definitely takes the air out of your bag.
And like it is a joke because it's the one guy who's all like, deliver the pizza, now deliver this nuke. It is that guy.
Yeah, it's what's his face? I forget his
The
name.
guy who's in charge of the Homo Demons.
Yeah. Higgs, yes.
Yes, look at me remembering stuff. I'm so impressed with myself.
So any other thoughts before we wrap up here?
We did make a video about the glossary of terms, mostly because for ourselves as well, because like I felt like a lot of stuff wasn't explained
They drop
properly.
a lot of terms.
A lot of emails, a lot of stuff that was kind of annoying.
I didn't like any of the email stuff. That stuff annoys me. It's like, if it's important enough for me to know, it should just be communicated to me properly. I shouldn't have to dig through like 3 menus to read a Bible about what are BTs. Right. It should just be like, here's what a BT is.
It's like beach thing.
Show.
We didn't learn that till after we finished the game.
Yeah, we didn't even know what it was till we Wikipedia'd it.
Joking. Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And so in some ways, that's a lot of games are going that way. I mean, Final Fantasy 15, they had the anime, then they had the movie, then they had the game itself. And it's like, make sure you watch the anime and the movie before you play the game. It's like, no, No.
Just make
have
a good
everything
story.
in this game, okay?
Yeah.
If you want to expand on it afterwards, that's fine. But put the main content in the game.
Yeah.
And at least here you can say the content is in the game, but it's all in text format. And you're just like, ugh. I don't want to like sit down and read for like 2 hours.
And the font's like this
when
big.
the font is like the tiniest. We have a 50-inch TV, and we like, have to sometimes get close to the TV to be able to read the font.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, okay, no, I don't want to read your itty bitty font for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Sorry, no.
Yeah.
But anyways, latter half of the game, fantastic. First, I would say 6 chapters, very mediocre.
Yes.
Chapter 1 was good. Chapter 1 was good.
Oh, yeah.
Then chapter 2 to 6. And then it starts picking up. When you get to Hartman, that's when it really starts ramping up. And you're like, okay. Or even maybe Mama.
Yeah, Mama was good too. Yeah.
Mama was good.
That was good.
But yeah, once you get to Hartman, then you're like, okay, this is going to get really good from here on out.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. All right.
Okay, so let's wrap it up.
All right, let us know in the comments below. Did you beat Death Stranding? What did you think? Let us know. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, give us a like and a share. Likes are very important for our channel as it gives our tiny channel exposure, and we need your help to defeat the BTs. So, if you want to follow us on Twitter, our handle is YouAreDorkalicious, and we also stream live weekly on Twitch. Our handle is super_Dorkalicious, and we'll see you next time. It's been Lydia.
Yeah, I'm Kenny G.
And it's been fun dorking out with you. Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, this is Lydia. Thank you so much for watching our video. If you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button. Give us a couple likes and a share. The likes are super important because every time you like, it gives our channel a bit more exposure. So please like. If you don't want to follow, at least like. Please, please, please. Also, if you want to chat, please leave a comment down below. Also, if you want to chat more frequently, we are on Twitch. The channel is called super_Dorkalicious, and we stream pretty much daily. And we stream like video games, karaoke, fun stuff. So just pop on over to Twitch, super_Dorkalicious, and definitely engage with us. So, but for now, please like and share and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.